saying they think that I got my butt done, which is absolutely bizarre because it's not. But this is real and worked for. Yeah, I didn't buy it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little Q&A. I posted to my Instagram story this past week a couple question boxes. I filtered through all of the questions and came down to a selected amount, down to under 15. At first, I wanted to do a 21 questions, but then I was like, I really don't want to be making an about 21-minute long video. So without further ado, let's get right into this first question. I have a nice little glass of wine right here because, hey, why not? And maybe it'll help me get through some of these questions. Let me take a sip first. Well, I'm going to be reading off the questions here in my iPad. First question. Do you invest in stocks? What are your favorite stocks right now? Yes, I invest in stocks. I started end of summer, early fall 2020, so it hasn't been that long, but so far my overall portfolio has been performing well for me. What are my favorite stocks right now? So, okay, all time, hands down, it's gonna be Apple. Another stock that I have right now that I really like is Boeing. I remember when I first got into stocks, that was actually one of the first companies that I invested into. Yeah, Boeing has been a pretty good performer for me. So yeah, Apple and Boeing. Obviously I have a lot more than just those two in my portfolio, but just to name a couple of my favorites, all-time favorite, Apple and Boeing. Next question. What would you say is your least favorite muscle group to work? My least favorite muscle group to work is actually going to be calves. Surprisingly, you're not hearing me say an upper body part. To be quite honest, I do like to train upper body, although you don't see me post that. Yeah, calves are just a really stubborn, random muscle group that is honestly also boring to train. Like, calf raises are so boring. I still do them anyways just because I can't neglect them. Yeah, calves. Next question. Best tip on growing a booty. Okay, I would say my best tips, now we're talking about booty, so glute focus only. My favorite glute focus workouts is going to be your hip thrusts and cable kickbacks. Now, when you're doing these and you want to grow a booty, you need to be throwing on weight. So you want to be doing progressive overload. So a little bit over time, add more and more weight. And not just progressive overload, but performing these exercises in like variations. So try pulsing at the top of your reps. Try doing weighted together with bands. And another thing especially that will really help you grow is drop sets. Essentially, like, you're starting off with a heavier weight and lower reps, and then you're taking weight off each set and increasing your reps. So now those are my favorite booty only exercises. Now if we're talking about diet, you need to eat in order to gain. You want to eat according to how you're training and what your end goal is going to be. If you want to grow a booty, you need to eat to gain. Keep in mind that you can be growing your booty, but if you're growing your waist together with your booty, visually is going to completely defeat the purpose. So if you're wanting to gain your booty, also make sure you're keeping your core and your waist tight and tiny. So just be cautious of what you're eating so that way you're not packing on unwanted pounds in the wrong areas, but just gaining good weight in the right areas. Next question. Have you ever been to Europe? No, I've never been to Europe, but I would love to one day. So far, I've just been traveling nationally, and I'm good with that. There's still so many places within the US I have not been to. So yeah, matter of fact, I've never been outside of the US. So I'm working on that. I'll get to Europe one day. Next question. What's your favorite concert you've ever attended? So honestly, I haven't been to that many concerts. I have been to a handful, but my favorite I would say is Travis Scott in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. I think it was 2017. Yeah, great show. I love Travis Scott. Great performance, great visuals. The energy was really good. I had a lot of fun. Next question. What's a good activewear brand that's affordable? For sports bras, I really like this one brand called Muses Only. I have a lot of sports bras from there. They have really pretty colorways. Fit is nice. Quality is good. And their price range is anywhere from like $20 to $30. And if you ask me, that compared to some of the other brands out there like Lululemon, it's a really affordable price point. Now for leggings, I would recommend this brand called Peachy Bum. They're pretty affordable, good material, good quality, nice fit, nice colors and styles. That price point is anywhere from $30 to $40, which again, compared to brands like Lululemon, it's very affordable. Yeah, I wish I had more to throw out there to recommend, but there's so many activewear brands. You really just gotta do your digging. Next question is, what cosmetic surgeries have I had? I've had a breast augmentation, and that's the only cosmetic surgery that I've had, but I did a breast augmentation twice. So once when I was 19 and once when I was 25. But the second one, it wasn't so more of an augmentation because I kept the same size. It was more of a breast revision surgery to correct a couple things that I didn't like about my first surgery. That's all the cosmetic surgeries that I've had. I got a lot of people saying they think that I got my butt done, which is absolutely bizarre because it's not. Hate to break it to you, but this is real and worked for. Yeah, I didn't buy it. Next question is, what is a turn on? What is a turn off? So for turn-ons, I find men who are financially smart to be such a turn-on. And I'm not even talking about like rich men. I'm just talking about like you know how to handle your finances, like you have a nice savings and you're investing, and knows how to manage and budget, like just a financially smart person, not drowning in so much debt, and that's such a crazy spender. Men that live an active, healthy, fit lifestyle, I find is a turn on. Now, when I say a fit lifestyle, I don't mean you have to be the most jacked up dude in the room, and that's a turn on. I can't stand where a guy just thinks that, hey, I lift, you lift, like, let's get it on. Like, I don't care if you have the biggest muscles and you're so swole, so jacked up. That's not gonna automatically make me turned on. I look at a person for who they are, and if you're the most jacked up person in the room but you got an ugly personality, or you're just, something's not right with you. I am very goal oriented. To turn on if a man is very goal oriented too. Another turn on is good hygiene, men with good hygiene. Now, for the second part, what are my turn-offs? Well, poor hygiene, men with poor hygiene is a turn-off. What else? Oh, I guess I'm just gonna say the opposite of my turn-ons, and that aren't financially smart. Can't think of anything else. I'm sure I have more, but like I'm not trying to sit here forever. But in short, that's the answer for that question. And moving on. Next question is, what was your longest relationship and why wasn't that person the one? So my longest relationship was 2.5 years. And to be quite honest, that was my only relationship in my adult life. I had like a high school relationship, but that's very high school. So my longest relationship was my only relationship. And then the second part to that question, why wasn't that person the one? To be honest, I don't really have an answer for that. Yeah. I guess no comment. No answer? I don't know. Next question. Free Britney or free the Tiger King? Hands down, this is so easy. Free Britney. I could care less about Joe Exotic. But Britney, if anyone knows me personally, especially from back then, they would know that I am such a big Britney Spears fan. I also went to her concert in person, and when I was 7, I remember I would try to dance along in the living room to how I see her performance, like on that TV. If you played any random Britney Spears song, I can guarantee you I know all the lyrics to all of her songs. Bet. Next question. Favorite song at the moment? Well, I don't really have a go-to favorite song right now, being that there hasn't really been much releases lately. I've kind of just been really into throwbacks. So yeah, that's kind of just what I've been listening to lately. I've just been listening to throwbacks. So yeah. Well guys, that wraps up today's little Q&A. If there's any other questions that you have for me, comment your question below and I'll answer it. If you enjoyed today's Q&A, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a nice comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. That's all, and thanks for watching. Bye!